Hey now, what's up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and I am here to review Menace to Society. Menace to Society is a 1993 film that was written and directed by the Hughes brothers. In my last review for my Black History Month type of reviews, I did Dead Presidents, which is also written and directed by these guys. And this was their first movie, so I probably should have done this first before that, because I will say that I liked Menace to Society more than Dead Presidents. I did like this movie. Did I love it? Is it my favorite of these type of hood, gang-related type movies? Maybe not, but still, I enjoyed it. We meet Kane, who was played by Tyron Turner. And he just turned 18, he's living in the hood, he lives with his grandparents because his mom was addicted to drugs and she's dead, his father died at a young age. So you see him basically, again, it's one of these movies where you're witnessing a young kid who is a product of his environment. There's really no other way that his life was going to turn out, hanging with the people that he was going to hang with, just living in this neighborhood. It's hard to say that he had many choices. You see his best friend, O-Dog, played by Lorenz Tate, who's somehow even worse. This guy, he's willing to... He's younger, he's like 17, and he's killed so many people, robbed so many people, doesn't really give a fuck about any of it. So it's interesting to follow two characters who you can argue aren't the most likable, aren't the greatest type of characters to be following, but it's a very real situation. They're very real characters doing things that I'm sure not only was done back then, but still done now. And you're just seeing them, try to survive in this neighborhood. Now, what I think of this movie, like I said, I liked it. I liked it for what it was. I admit, you are sitting here and you're watching them interact with each other, talking to each other, and I can count on my hands and my feet how many times you heard the words fuck, or shit, or the N-word. I mean, it's almost hard to believe that the Hughes brothers writing this script, like, did they write it like this, where there was all of these swears, or was that just the actors going at it? Because if it was, you could say that the actors really pour themselves into this role, especially Lorenz Tate. Lorenz Tate, you know, watching Dead Presidents, he wasn't bad, but he was just sort of doing what he had to do. This movie, it's a complete opposite. It's a flip. He is totally into this character. You buy him as this little cocky kid who thinks he can get away with anything, with murder, literally, and he doesn't think... He doesn't have a care in the world. He doesn't think that anything's going to happen to him. And in some ways, he's annoying as fuck. But, again, it's a real performance, so I appreciated that. Tyron Turner, he's not an actor that I've seen a lot. I mean, I know him for this movie, but you don't see him a lot post this. Maybe that's just me. But he was fine in the role. I did like his connection and relationship with Ronnie, who is played by Jada Pinkett. She has a 5-year-old son with this guy that was sort of like a father figure to Kane. He's now in jail for life. So they have an interesting relationship because I guess Kane might have a thing for Jada Pinkett, but he has too much respect for this guy that's now in jail. Jada Pinkett also has interest in him. And Jada Pinkett is, I like her a lot in this movie. Not just her character. You could tell she's somebody who probably has done some things that she's not proud of. But now she has a kid, and she's older, and she's going past that point in her life. She's wanting to do better, be better for herself and her son. And so you just like that. But also, very young Jada Pinkett. Not that I don't find her attractive now, I still do. But back then, she was even more attractive and pretty sexy. I won't lie about that. Also, as far as like a quick cameo of sorts, Samuel L. Jackson plays Kane's father. And it's only like one scene, but the scene is so hilarious and memorable for so many reasons. If you've seen the movie, then you know what I'm talking about. This film, it's very violent, it's very fucked up as far as stuff that happens. It's weird to see in this situation where people just kill each other. Kill each other over some dumb shit, honestly. It's like hearsay, he said, she said, oh, I'm going to confront you about this, oh, we're going to fight, and if you get your ass kicked by somebody, I'm just going to go off, get my crew, and come back and drive by, kill you all. Over what at the end of the day? Some of the dumbest stuff. It's sad. It's sad that that's the way it is for a lot of people. That's the way a lot of people ended up. And it's just a sad movie when you get to the end. It's like, fuck, man. I mean, it's depressing in a lot of ways, but still, there's things that I like about it. So, let me know in the comments below, what do you think of Menace to Society? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!